Guys, Angry Monkey here. What am I looking at? This is supposed to be my RetroGameTreasure box, but where's the pretty box? It's just a boring white box with a sticker on it. I've never seen this before. I've had this service since April, either April or May of 2019. This is the first time I've seen a box like this. So, this is weird. So anyway, what is RetroGameTreasure? This is a video game subscription service that sends you 3 to 5 games to your house every month to add to your personal collection. This is not a rental service. You get to keep these games. And these games are on a wide variety of different consoles, whether you want to go old school with Atari or an Intellivision, or if you want to go more modern. Yeah, like I said, you got Atari and Intellivision, you've got a bunch of Nintendo stuff, NES all the way up to the Wii. So NES, Super Nintendo, 64, GameCube, and Wii, as well as the portable Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS. You got a bunch of Sega options, Master System, Genesis, CD, and Dreamcast and Game Gear, not Saturn, because I don't know why. But don't expect CD or Dreamcast games in your box. Because in the last 6 years I've gotten one of each of those in my box, but whatever, I understand. Those games are just hard to come by and they're expensive, so that's fine. You can also get original Xbox, 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4, plus PlayStation Portable. So yeah, you've got a wide variety of different consoles. So how this works, you go on the website and fill out a survey, and along with the survey, make sure you fill out the checklist and the wish list. So the checklist is for people like me who have 1,700 games on my shelf, and you're like, well, this thing's going to give me a bunch of duplicates unless I say what I already have, so that is where that comes in. But you got to make sure you check off all versions of said game. I got Star Wars Battlefront on PS2. I've got the greatest hits version, which is fine with me, but I also checked off the black label as well, so that way I don't get a duplicate of a game I already have. Now, some people might want to have a complete black label and maybe a complete red label greatest hits. That's up to you. That's fine if that's what you want to do. But for me, I've got it on PS2 already, so I don't need both black label and red label versions. I also recommend in that case to go over to the original Xbox and check it off on there, unless you, again, want it on both PS2 and original Xbox. Everybody's collection is different, and everybody has different desires on what they want for their personal collection themselves. But again, I have it on PS2, and I'm happy with having it on PS2. I don't need it on original Xbox as well. So yeah, just make sure you check off all versions of that game. Again, different consoles and greatest hits or platinum hits or player's choice, whatever that console calls their greatest hits, basically. There's also the wishlist feature where you're like, hey, I just got a Super Nintendo. I really want Super Mario World. Cool. They might be like, alright, well, we'll see. We probably have that for you. Don't expect something high-end like Earthbound, because you're not going to get your $350 game in your $40 box. But again, like a Super Mario World or a Madden game, oh yeah, definitely get a Madden game in your box if that's what you want. And if you don't want Madden 94 or whatever, that is where the survey comes into play here, where you would check what genres of games that you like, and obviously don't check what you don't like. So you can choose, hey, I like platformer games, I like shooter games, I like RPGs, I like arcade games, whatever it is, check what you like, don't check what you don't like. So that way, if you are not a sports games fan, I am definitely not a sports game fan. I think sports are some of the most boring things on the planet that's ever been created. With the exception, there are some sports games that are actually kind of fun, but I think sports are kind of boring. That's just me personally. So, yeah, I don't check sports on my box, and I don't get sports games. I mean, I have gotten an Atari sports game, but whatever. That's kind of cool, because it's, like, old and simple. So I kind of like that. But, yeah, like Madden 94 or whatever, like, I don't want that. And RGT knows, alright, well, he doesn't want sports games, so I'm not going to send him sports games. Again, consoles are also very important. You check off the consoles that you want games for, whether you're like, hey, I only want Nintendo consoles, or I can get PS4 games really easily, so don't worry about sending me those. I've got all the consoles, so I'm like, just send me whatever consoles you want to send me. Obviously, I've narrowed down the genres of games a little bit more because, like I said, I don't want sports games, and I'm terrible at strategy games. Some strategy games are really good. I'm just terrible at them. But I'm terrible at platformers too, and I still say send those. Yeah. But you can also narrow it down a little bit further of like Disney-based games or Pokemon-based games or skateboarding games, NASCAR games, wrestling games. There's a lot of different ways to customize your box, so that way this box is different from Jim Bob's down the road. Now, I wonder if Jim Bob got a normal box this month or if he got another white box like Brian, but whatever. Makes me wonder if I got my DiscountAirPillows.com where pillows are inflated, not prices in here, if I got some weird off-brand of that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we open it. But yeah, like I said, fill out all that stuff. You can also fill out if you want import games, or if you have a Super Nintendo mouse or a Nintendo Zapper or a Super Scope. If you're fine with getting rated M games or kid games or whatever, there's so many different options to make this box customized to you. And I've rambled on for quite a while, so let's open this up and see what we got. And of course we are going to zoom out. This is still that other camera that I don't know how to work, but we're making do. Hopefully I get that other camera back soon. I miss that other camera. I don't know how this one works. I gotta do a lot more cutting on this box. There we go. Hopefully it's just because there's something big in this box, and that's why they had to send me this, because it's bigger than a normal box. But, oh, jeez. Cutting's not done yet. So I gotta cut there, and there. RGT, I miss your old boxes. I don't like this box. So we got, okay, well at least we do have the important thing in our box, the Air Defender lights from DiscountAirPillows.com, where pillows are inflated, not prices. So at least this is legit. This is weird, this is fake, this is legit. Okay, we got another one of those. Okay, we got a single guy by himself. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. It's like magnets or something. I can't put this one on top of that one. And even when I try to put it down, it's like it pushes it away. That's so weird. Yeah. Seriously, it is like repelling. This is more fun than any game I'm going to get in this box. It's just these discount air pillows. Just okay. Well, that one fell on the floor. I'm done. Okay. Wow. Yeah. What did I get? Got a. I don't know what this cartridge-based game is. I got. Honestly, yeah, I am really confused on what I got in this box. One of them is like a PS3, PS4. This other one feels like probably a 360, and this other one is like a cardboard box. I don't know. Huh. This is weird. Anyway, oh, this is a Super Famicom game? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. We got... My brain is fried and I'm forgetting who this guy is. He's a iconic Japanese thing. Ultraman. How would I forget that? Yeah, I'm like... I know his name. I'm thinking of a... It's not Kamen Rider. It's the other guy. Ultraman. So I got an Ultraman game on the Super Famicom. Okay. Next we got Days Gone on the PS4. Ooh. It's got a nice thing there. Do I have this? Okay, good. I don't have this. This is probably my wish list item. Like I said, you can do a wish list thing. This is a wish list item. Sounded pretty cool. So that's a wish list item. Up next we got Rainbow Six Vegas, which... Do I have this one? Darn. I thought I recognized that title. I got it on PS3. I mean, chances are that was probably a wishlist game that I didn't check off. So that's an important lesson. Make sure you keep your stuff updated, and make sure you check all versions. Otherwise, you'll get this. Oh well. And then we got whatever this thing is. This is the one that's the most mysterious. Oh. A boxed Intellivision game. That's why I didn't recognize it, because the label's kind of gross and dirty. But I've never seen a boxed Intellivision game before, so that's actually really interesting. So Mission X came out in 1983. So yeah, this is like right before the video game crash. I mean, I know that some games did come out during the video game crash, but nothing compared to before the crash. So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's... Oh. Does it have the... yes, it does. Oh, it's got two of them. Oh yeah, for player 1 and player 2. Okay, yeah, so this is actually really good then. It doesn't have the manual, but it does have the highly coveted controller sleeves. So that is really nice. Okay. I mean, I think overall this box did pretty good. I mean, yeah, there's a duplicate game in here, but this was probably a wishlist item, and I think this was probably a wishlist item. So I guess that's going to be my picks of the box as well. And that's just sad. It doesn't have the fun artwork of You Got Treasure and all that stuff. It doesn't talk about the boss chest giveaway. Yeah, the box is boring. That's lame. Anyway, yeah, so this is a standard RetroGameTreasure box. We got a wide variety of consoles here. I mean, a television, Super Famicom, so we got an import game. We got something that's like middle of retro and current. I mean, yeah, this came out in 2006. This game's almost 20 years old, but I refuse to believe the Xbox 360 is 20 years old. Later this year, the 360 will be 20 years old, and that's just weird to me. I remember when that console came out. I was in high school when that console came out, or 8th grade. But it was popular when I was in high school. And we actually do have a somewhat current 2019... Yeah, 6 years old. Wow. 2019 is 6 years ago. Where is the time going? Huh. Anyway, if you like this, I have a link in the description below for my referral code to RetroGameTreasure. If you think, hey, RetroGameTreasure seems pretty cool, I want to try it out for myself, if I refer 3 people using the code below, I get a free box, which is pretty cool. So if you guys want to support your boy Monkey here, that's how you can do that. I mean, if not, just watching the video and liking and subscribing is definitely more than enough to be like, you're a cool person, thank you. But before you go, I've got other pickups I want to show off. So let's clear off this table and get to some other cool pickups I got during the month of February. Alright, so the first thing is something I actually got at a convention the last weekend of January going into February. Everything else I got there was anime related, but I did pick up a Dreamcast game. I didn't know that there was a Quake 3. I only knew of Quake 1 and 2 on 64 and probably PlayStation 1 as well. I didn't know there was a Quake 3. Apparently there's also a Quake 4, which I didn't know about until I looked up Quake 3. But anyway, I picked that up. And that was actually my only pickup until Friday. And I got some more stuff. I got another retro game. I have never seen PS1 games at GameStop, but here we are. I got Die Hard Trilogy. Now, there is an issue with it as far as, yeah, but that's kind of expected when it comes to a game this old. I mean, for some reason, PS1 jewel cases are just trash. They just are. Very rarely do you find them in good shape. I mean, I've got, most of mine are in good shape, but I have a lot that are basically like this, where, I mean, they seal shut, but if you open them up, the lid just pops off. Yeah, CD cases in the 90s, for those who are a younger audience, CD cases back in the 90s were also the same way. They just were very fragile plastic. You just pop them open once and they shatter on you. That's just the reality of the 90s. But anyway, I picked that up. I hear this game is actually really good. I did a lot of stuff, something like, yeah, the game looks pretty cool. Looked up some reviews and got like 7.5, 8 out of 10, and 4.5 out of 5, and stuff like that. Okay, well, this game apparently is pretty good. Hopefully the footage up there is showing it to be a pretty decent game. I have no idea. But you guys can see. Maybe you guys have played it. If you guys played it, is it good? I hope it's good. Picked up Super Mario Party on the Switch. So this isn't Jamboree. This is the other Mario Party game. There might be more than the two, but I know of Super Mario Party and Mario Party Jamboree. I think Jamboree came out last year. I just wanted to pick that one up, but we'll eventually make our way to the Switch Mario Party games. We're still on GameCube right now. Getting the group together is hard to do sometimes. Kajinama and Phoenix are busy like every weekend from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. However, they managed to squeeze a day in the end of March. So expect more Tales Symphonia, possibly Mario Party 5, possibly Mario U. Yeah, we got some stuff hopefully coming up in the next couple months. In the meantime, I gotta rely on my own abilities to entertain you guys by myself. Maybe Fruit will be available. That would be great. Maybe record some more Majora. But I'm just rambling at this point. I got more things to show you, such as Astrobot on PS5. This game, for some reason, is just really hard to find. Ooh, there's a little comic book in here. Or, no, it's a poster. I thought it was just a little comic book, but... Let's, show... Ooh, don't rip it. It's a very thin poster. Oh, yeah. I like that. Let's, zoom out here. That is as far as it zooms out, okay. Yeah. Got a nice poster there. Oh, it's neat. It's flying in a PS5. I like that. And then on the back side, yeah, we have a little comic there. Future me, just take a picture of this and post it. Be easier than trying to show it off. Then I went over to another store, got a few more games there. This game actually ended up being free because of the other two games. I got a 10% discount at Half Price Books, and basically I had enough of a purchase there that made Outlaw Golf 2 free. I don't know anything about the Outlaw Golf games, except for the screenshots on the back just show it to be really weird. Like, what is happening here? I kind of don't want to know, but I'm curious at the same time. This game just looks over the top, stupid, and I had to get it. And it was only $4. If it was any more than that, I probably would have passed on it. I've got Star Wars Rogue Squadron on 64. I kind of forgot about this game because I'm thinking like, oh yeah, there's Shadows of the Empire and then there's the pod racing game. I forgot about Rogue Squadron because Rogue Squadron, Rogue Leader, whatever it's called on GameCube was a launch title, and that's a sequel to this one, so I don't know how I forgot about it when I know about a launch title game on the GameCube being a sequel to a 64 game, and I forgot the 64 game existed. So I got 2 of the 3 64 Star Wars games, because I still need to get the pod racing one. I think it's just called Star Wars Racing, which I've actually never seen that in person. I don't know how common that one is. But anyway, I picked that one up. And this last one is kind of the highlight item. It was actually on sale, like discounted. Because apparently the Tales of Symphonia Chronicles collection on PS3 has been there for so long, they marked it down from $50 down to $25. See if you can see all that. There you go. So I do have Tales of Symphonia on PS3 already, which includes both the original and the sequel, which I keep forgetting there is a sequel of it. Yeah, this is actually still sealed. That's kind of cool. But this comes with almost everything, but there's some figures that are missing. So apparently there were 5 little figures of Lloyd, Colette, Emil, Marta, and Tenebrae. You gotta understand, my knowledge of Tales of Symphonia, we've met 5, 6 of the main characters. I don't know who Emil is, I don't know who Marta is, and I don't know who this little cat thing is. But I am sure Phoenix is absolutely devastated that the Colette figure is not in that box, because Colette is her all-time favorite character in any video game, any anime, anything ever, as seen by this clip here.
If you become an angel, I am happy to go to hell.
Wow, you hate Colette so much that you don't even want to be in the same dimension as her?
Nope. Yep.
Wow. I don't think I hate anybody that much. Alright, now that we got that joke out of the way, yeah, let's take a look at the rest of the stuff in this box. Because, like I said, there's some really cool stuff here. Let's just clear some of this stuff out of the way. So first, we have a bunch of characters there. We've got, like, Lloyd and Genos and everybody else there. Colette and the rest there. And a bunch of people that I don't know who they are. But, I mean, the box is really nice. And it's some kind of 10th anniversary edition. As you can see there. And you can see there. Yeah, unfortunately, since the figures are in there, things rattle around in the box. So, yeah, first off, you have the game in a standard case. Okay, so it does have... Ooh, has that. That's nice. So maybe the other figures are from the sequel. So maybe this Marta and Emil, maybe those are the main characters from the sequel or something. Maybe you don't have Lloyd and some of the others in the sequel. I don't know. But yeah, you got that. You have a really nice steel case here. Look at this. This is nice. And then open that up. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. You have the Tales of Symphonia Successors of Hope. It's an actual book, like a book. That's really nice. I mean, the font is really small, but I mean, like, this is like an actual book. So I guess for those who want more of the story, or is this actually the story of Symphonia? I don't know. You have the art book with all the characters. So you got Lloyd, Colette, Kratos, Genos, Rain, the best girl. Yeah, Sheena's, she's nice. And then I guess all these other ones, yeah, there's the Emil person, there's Marta. Yeah, like I said, oh, and that's the other thing. Yeah, I don't know a lot of these characters because I'm not that far in the game. But yeah, that's nice. And then we have this, which is the Collector's Edition soundtrack. Wow, this is elaborate. So yeah, you got disc 1. Let's have these like this, because I don't know, I like that better. And disc 2. And then disc 3. And then disc 4. And yeah, these are in great shape. I kind of figured that these would be in good shape because not a lot of people listen to these soundtrack things, but they're just a cool thing to have at the same time. Wow, there's a lot of tracks on here. 20 tracks, 28, 22, 22. I'm assuming that these 2 discs are like the first game and these 2 discs being the music of the second game. I'm not sure, but that's just my assumption there. Yeah, I enjoyed what we've played so far of Symphonia, and this box art, this whole thing just is really nice. So for $25, yeah, I had to get it. So yeah, that is what I got. Some additional pickups that I got in the month of February, along with the Retro Game Treasure box. There we go. So yeah, if any of this interests you, let me know in the comments below on games that you want to see played on the channel, and I'll put them on the list. I don't know when we'll get to them because, again, I am boring on my own when I'm playing a video game, so I need Citrus Fruit or Kajinama or Phoenix or some combination of the 3 of them to make the Let's Play stuff exciting. So that's kind of why things have been slow on the channel for a while, of just trying to, well, for one, have time to record anything at all, because life's been stupid busy, and I don't know, there's been a lot of health issues in the family and just a bunch of other just chaos. But I haven't forgotten about you guys, and I still want to record. I got plenty of ideas of things to record. I just need to have the time and the energy to do it, because I want to make my stuff as good as I can make it. And you need energy for that, and time. But yeah, like I said, let me know if anything here or in the RGT box that you want to see played on the channel, and I'll make a list. And hopefully soon you guys might be able to see that playthrough of Rogue Squadron or Outlaw Golf 2 or whatever. But before you go, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified when another video comes out. Hopefully that will be some kind of Let's Play thing and not waiting until the March Retro Game Treasure unboxing video. That would be horrible, but it happens. Life happens. Life's stupid and crazy sometimes. But if you're subscribed, then you'll know immediately when I upload something. I also have a Facebook page where I post these videos on Facebook. Just another place to interact with you guys. No big deal. Just another avenue for uploading stuff and whatever. I also have an Instagram that I keep forgetting I have until I advertise it on here, because I've been wanting to post those pictures of the Magnavox Odyssey that I got back in January, and I have forgotten to do that. Yeah, so sometime I will post something on Instagram to make it worth your while to follow me on there. But go ahead and follow me on there anyway, because you never know when I'll actually finally post something on there. If you're subscribed on there, then you'll know. But most importantly, I have a Discord server where we talk about, well, everything kinda that I mentioned here, between video games and anime, and we talk about Pokemon, and we post memes, talk about nostalgia. We've got a lot of great stuff like that. A fun little community where we have fun, hang out, nerd out, as I always say. And we would love to have you join our little community. All you gotta say is, hey, I want to join your Discord. I'll send you an invite and join our community of nerds. But until then, I guess that's all I really have to say. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.